health.
Y'all check this out. What the heck is this? Like, what's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Let me close it. It's terrible.
Y.A.D. Totoro.
What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing good. Today, we have a lit video. We got Clemma in the building. The growing problem of fat policemen in South Africa. Can't why. That's tough. That's what's happening.
I don't go outside my house a lot, but almost every time I do, I see a fat policeman. I wish I was kidding. How is someone placed at the responsibility to maintain law and order in a
Hey man, these policemen, hey. Like most of the times when you go to the police station, you'd see them eating amakwenya or donuts. They're just chowing, my boy. That's crazy.
country, but they can't maintain their own weight? I know we agreed to keep people's weight out of our mouth, and I agree, but when you are responsible for my safety, I'm afraid you have the responsibility to do your job well, and being overweight definitely works against your ability to do that. So let's
But not all the policemen, but I feel like a couple of them, are a bit fat. And, we are concerned as citizens. How are you going to protect me when, you're moving on an unhealthy diet or something like that?
talk about it. Before we get into today's video, please like, subscribe,
It's
and
crazy.
turn the notification button on so that you receive the notification every single time I post a video. In the morning today, I saw a video of yet another police officer who is overweight. And the same day, when my mom and I
Those bellies are
and my
big as hell.
sister went to the local shopping center,
Like, look at this guy, bro. How is this guy gonna protect me so fat? Like, how is the hiring process in the police force in South Africa, bro? Y'all just hire overweight man, like overweight police.
another one. This is when I realized that I have no choice but to talk about this. I felt compelled to make this video. I then went back to the video I had seen in the morning to read the comments. People were asking valid questions. How did bro pass the fitness test? This other lady said, that's my friend and he's a cool guy, don't do this. And what I have to say to that is, just because someone is
look. We're not promoting body shaming or we're not body shaming. You get what I'm saying? But it's like if a skinny guy works as a bouncer, what are people gonna say? They're gonna be like, nah, he's too skinny, man. How is he gonna fight like real problems in the club or something like that? When you hire a bodyguard, it needs to be someone who's, big or something like that. It's the same with this kind of situation. It's not body shaming, but it's like at the same time, come on, bro. And the best part about this, you can change it. It's not like you can be fed forever. It's just a choice. You can change it. You get what I'm saying? So yeah.
your friend and they're cool. They're not above criticism, especially people who applied to serve the nation. He applied for this job however many years ago. People are allowed to critique how well he's doing the job he's supposed to be doing. And one might argue that him being overweight doesn't mean he can't do his job.
For real, bro.
But the fact is, when you are overweight, you can't perform to the best of your ability, not physically and not mentally. Studies show that being overweight or obese significantly affects the mind, leading to structural brain changes, impaired cognitive functions, memory, decision making, and a higher risk for mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, and even dementia. So it's in everyone's best interest to try to make sure that we have fit policemen.
Yeah.
This isn't too much to ask from a police officer. When people hear the to ask from a police officer. When people hear this topic, they think it is about being mean. It is not. It is about fitness, readiness, and trust.
Yeah.
A police officer is not just an office worker.
Yeah, those people who are gonna spam in the comments and be like, no, you body shaming, or whatever the case may be, you attacking, whatever it is, man. It's like, as a personal trainer, let's just say I'm a personal trainer and I don't look that fit. Like, would you ever trust me to work with you at any point? You gotta sit down and think about this. It needs effort. Every profession, it needs effort. As a doctor, you need to, be a smart person, study, do the surgery part. We all understand that. It's the same with the police. They should be fit. Not like crazy, but like, don't be fat. Like, you feel me?
They wear a uniform that represents safety. They may need to run, stand for long hours, respond fast, or help people in danger. If someone struggles to walk short distances or breathe easily, that matters. This is not about looks, it is about ability. In South Africa, we already
Yeah, I saw that lady though. Like, come on, bro. Like, you should protect me from thieves. You get what I'm saying?
This is
And
not
like,
about looks,
this is what
it
you're
is
coming
about
with.
ability. In South Africa, we already have a trust problem with the police. Many people do not feel safe. Many people do not feel protected. So when the same police force also looks unfit and careless, it makes things significantly worse. It sends a message that standards are low. And when standards are low, confidence disappears. The truth is simple. Fitness is part of the job. Just like a pilot must see well and a doctor must stay sharp, a police officer must be physically capable. You cannot separate the body from the job. If someone is clearly struggling with their health,
Y'all check this out. What the heck is this? Like, what's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Let me close it. It's terrible.
they are also struggling with the demands of policing. You're supposed to represent discipline, yet you are not disciplined with your body and what you're eating. This is such a contradiction, it's almost funny. It reminds me of a tweet that I saw trending a couple of days ago. An overweight woman who was representing the South African Medical Association talking to us about alcohol abuse. This doesn't make sense anywhere else besides South Africa. And I'm not saying that government officials can't tell us anything. All I'm saying is these positions need people who understand that they are our leaders. They need to lead by example. They need to be in shape and fit for the jobs they signed up for. The jobs they signed up for.
Yeah.
Again, some people will say, but wait.
They even took a course on that, job. They studied that job. We understand as a policeman what you're gonna face. Run after criminals. You gotta be on point and alert. So when you're fat and unhealthy, it's like, how are you gonna do that?
Does not mean someone is bad at their job. That can be true, maybe, in many other careers, but policing is unfortunately not one of them. This job requires strength, speed, and stamina. You do not get to choose when an emergency happens. Your body must already be ready. The real question is not why there are fat policemen. The real question is why the system allows it. At some point, these officers passed fitness tests. That means the rules either stopped being enforced or they were never strict to begin with. This points to weak leadership. If there are no regular fitness checks, no health support, and no consequences, then standards will drop. People do what they are allowed to do. Another issue is working conditions. Police officers work long hours. They are stressed, they eat badly, they sit in cars for long periods. This can affect anyone's health. But this is where the employer must step in. A serious would provide fitness programs, healthy food options, and time to train. If none of that exists, then the system is setting officers up to fail. There is also the issue of accountability. In many jobs, if you stop meeting the basic requirements, you are removed or retrenched. But in South Africa, it often feels like once you are hired, you are safe forever. That is dangerous. Uniform should be earned every day, not just once. When the public sees unfit officers, it affects respect. People stop taking the police seriously. They stop listening. They stop trusting. That creates distance between the police and the community. And once trust is gone, safety becomes harder to maintain. This also affects younger officers who may want to do better. When they see older or higher ranking officers who ignore fitness and still keep their jobs, it tells them that effort does not matter. Over time, the whole culture becomes lazy. This conversation is uncomfortable, but it is necessary. We cannot talk about crime, safety, and order while ignoring the condition of the people who are meant to protect us. A police force should look ready, not perfect, not thin, just ready. Being overweight in this job is a personal failure. It is a professional failure, and professional failures require professional solutions, clear rules, regular checks, support systems, and real consequences. If South Africa wants a police force people can trust, it must start with basics: health, fitness, discipline, and pride in the uniform. Because when someone shows up to protect me, I need to believe they can. And I know there's probably going to be some people who think, who cares? SAPS has many problems that are bigger. And what I have to say to that is, yes, I know there will always be other problems.
Basically, you should look your profession. You get, like, so you can build trust with people. If you wanna protect me, look fit. You know, you don't have to have huge muscles like bodybuilder or something like that, but just look fit. You know, so I can trust you. Yeah, it's simple as that, man.
We can't deal with or talk about everything all at once. And I don't think it's fair to say that, because would you rather we never bother because there's something more pressing? No, it's still very important. And it's these small things that make up the big things. I know this may come off as too ambitious, but it's a small world. And you never know. If any of you guys watching knows Mr. Firos, I hope I pronounced that correctly. If any of you guys know him personally, please tell him I said he needs to do something about this issue. And the sad part is that this isn't a new problem. When I was doing my little research, I found that this is a recurring issue over the years. In 2010, Northwest MEC for Public Safety issued a warning to overweight police officers that the police service might soon not have uniforms for them to squeeze in. But here we are in 2026 and the uniform clearly exists for overweight police officers. In 2023, it was said that SAPS is partnering with Vision Active and Planet Fitness to address this problem, but it doesn't look like it's getting any better.
Over the years, the South African Police Service officers have been scrutinised for being overweight and not able to tackle crime. This might soon be a thing of the past after SAP signed a memorandum of understanding with Virgin Active and Planet Fitness. To expand further on this, I'm joined by Brigadier Atlinda Mate, SAP's national spokesperson. Brigadier, very good evening. Appreciate your time this evening. Now, what motivated the South African Police Service to sign this MOU with fitness clubs like Virgin Active and Platinum Fitness to obviously encourage police officers to stay physically fit and healthy?
Stop taking meeting notes and let click.
Okay. Well, a very good evening and thank you for the opportunity. Fitness is part of policing because as an organization, we need policemen and women who will be able to chase after criminals when the situation calls for it.
When I looked to see what happened there wasn't any major update or follow-up news confirming how well or not it worked in practice, which tells me it was most likely another stunt to pretend that they're doing something when they're actually not. And I understand that sometimes in workplaces problems come from management, but with this one, Every single one of these officers needs to hold themselves accountable. How do you keep getting heavier and heavier when you know part of your job description is chasing after criminals? And manje ngatsipedza ngamabongo because I see so many of these officers. I couldn't ignore it even if I wanted to. This is a big problem. A lot of times when police officers are called, there's physical expectations to catch a criminal or to protect victims. When you're overweight, you just can't do this properly.
Yeah.
And never mind your job, even in your personal life, I'm 100% sure a lot would be better if you just got healthier. Some countries are known for having fit police officers. Police in these places must pass hard physical tests before they can join, and sometimes even after they are working. These tests make sure police officers are strong, fast, and ready for the job. One example is Hong Kong. These officers, right, they must do several physical tests. They must run fast in short races. They must do push-ups, jump high, and compete in 800-meter runs.
Yeah, hey man. They should definitely, do something about it for sure. Yeah, we can't let this happen. This is like security, protection, safety for the citizens. You guys can't be looking like walking donuts or something like that. But you guys can comment down below and tell me what you think. I'm gonna tap with you. Love you. Take care.